M43. This is an American Tier 8 SPG. The battle was fought over macaroni and cheese. So someone was asking if Kraftwerk was based on a real battle, and I said, me and another player both said over macaroni and cheese, and we're both accurate. Oh, look at that. Okay, the map is the same. I used the 4-quadrant map because it's basically within the range. You know, you want the map to show your range of fire, which is in general around 1,400 meters. Oh, look at that. 219 damage. My last game I did 3,900 damage. I think that 3,900 damage is too low. I want to get more like 7,000 or 8,000 damage. I don't know if it's possible with an SPG. So we're going to find out. We will continue playing until we get what we desire. I keep the gun firing. Resupply often. Didn't sit out the last game. We did win. But I ended up at the bottom for base XP, near the bottom for damage. If you defend, you can climb up in terms of EXP because you get a lot of EXP for resetting cap. F this. F this. F is for fun. I don't know if you get XP for defending the cap while you're attacking. I have no idea about that. Yeah, good job, guys. You did well. You tried. So I got 57 damage on the IS-211. Up to 689 damage. Nobody shot at me. They're obviously afraid of me. There is a delay when I switch to another location for the enemy vehicles to appear. So it impacts my reaction time because I go there and I'm like, where's the enemy? I'm confused. Isn't that what you expect to see when you target with an SPG? That looks amazing. In fact, I'm going to grab a screenshot at how amazing that is so everybody can enjoy it. 383 damage on the IS-211. Up to 1,000 damage. Look at him cowering in the corner. He's an Unicum. You don't have to focus on your zone. In fact, because of the aspect of flanking, it might be better to actually focus on another zone. Like this IS-211 is about to be taken out of the game. Cheater. We need to farm some, guys. Seriously, come on. It's 10 minutes left in the game. We need to farm damage. I don't know what this little flag is above the 703. Maybe it means he's willing to surrender. I'm really not sure. See, he's got this crazy flag. What does that flag mean? Because I'm getting a lot of shots over here, I'm going to move closer so that I can have my shots go in faster, aim faster, be more accurate, increase my joy factor. And I'm just going to hope that none of these other bozos come over here and find me. Oh, there you are, buddy. Look at that. 273 on the 703 to 122. Lots of targets. It's going to be fun. Okay, we'll check over here. E75 TS. I have one of these. Over the Christmas period, there were loot boxes, and I acquired the $75 loot box package, and I won virtually every tank. I got ripped on that. I already had some like the Sexton, but pretty much everything else I won. I won pretty much every prize. It was totally worth it. And I'm glad I have it. I like the double barrel guns. The other tanks are crap. But the double barrel gun is actually really cool. You notice they put rails up over here so you can't dive onto the tanks, which is really sad. If you watch my videos, you'll see that I figured out how to dive onto tanks over here. I'm really good at it. Mr. Lanson. See, FV207, he is over here. He's copying me. He's stealing my idea. I'm still private. It's my team's fault. I'm up to 1,300 damage. You see that my team is a bunch of noobs. They don't know how to cap. 7.5 minutes. If you get down to 6 minutes left in the game and you haven't capped, you're going to lose. You don't have enough time in 6 minutes because it takes a minute or two to drive to each cap, and it takes a minute and a half to cap each cap or more, and to continue driving from B all the way up to the objectives takes a couple minutes for your whole team to do it. You cannot accomplish it. I've actually seen it done with 6 minutes left. We are capping way too slow. Get those caps running now. People don't understand that 6 minutes is not enough time. And like I said, I have seen it done before, but like once. Usually it's a loss. My predictions are always 100% accurate. Think he's going to stop on the cap? No. It's difficult for the attacking team when the season starts. Today is the first day. It's actually the second day of Frontline, because people haven't really remembered how to play or learned how to play. I got 423 damage on the Burask. There's a Progetto right over there, which is going to be a big problem. Hopefully he'll take out my ally instead of me. I'm trying to move away so he doesn't proximity spot me. Ain't nothing good gonna happen. Ain't a word. He's another one of those flag guys. Come on, come on. Got him for 320 damage. You see that the Chrysler K, he's a sucky player. I mean, there's little I could do for him. I'm just going to pretend to help him. So I'm pretending to ask everyone to stop playing. I got 185 damage on whatever that vehicle was with T26E4. Yeah, if you fall over, he wasn't on his side, he was upside down. But if you fall over in Frontline, no one's going to help you because they're always going to be too far away. 4.5 minutes left. There's no way we're going to win. You're going to see in this game that they will try to go through the capping motions, and they're just not going to pull it off. D is going to get capped, but it's not enough time. Let's say it takes 2 minutes to cap. They extended it for 2 minutes, but they wasted 2 minutes capping. In fact, it takes longer than 2 minutes to cap because your team has to arrive. You have to sit on the cap. And all that time in general, driving to that location and sitting on that cap, in general is going to take more than 2 minutes. It's only going to be 2 minutes if the enemy just lets you do it, if they just completely abandon the cap. I believe that the Progetto is still next to me. That was 291 damage on the T26E4. I'm up to 2,600 damage. So I'm doing about the same position as I did last game. And look at that. Most of my team has the same rank, which is noob rank. I am Sergeant. It's going to be really difficult to level up to Lieutenant. I'm handing them a gift, and let's see if they squander it. Spazatry just got taken out of the game. Look at all these tanks over here, and they can't cap. So they just extended for another 2 minutes. We were at 6 minutes with the last extension, and now we're at 6:45, which means that the net gain was 45 seconds. I don't know why. Oh, I ran out of rounds, and I didn't realize I had run out of rounds. So I need to either go to the repair facility or die. So he actually did me a favor. Okay, so I cannot run SPG in the other flanks because there is a limit to how many SPGs can be per flank. I am going to head this way. And obviously I'm going to work on these guys as I'm going over. Hopefully we get them. And then I'll probably run up B. This vehicle is pretty fast, which is really cool. Most French tanks are fast because the French believed that speed was going to be the way to win battles, tank battles, and they were wrong. It was because eventually you had what's called the main battle tank, and what it was a combination of everything. At some point, all the tanks reached maximum firepower, maximum speed, maximum armor. They all achieved it through technology, so speed no longer was an issue. But armor obviously is what keeps people alive in the game. Having strong armor, even if you have a weak gun. And I'm talking about in reality, strong armor keeps you alive. The Germans built strong armored tanks because they were defending, which means that they didn't have to travel a long distance. So they could just sit at home with their strong armor and wait for everyone to come up on them. If they had to advance, they would have used light armored tanks, which obviously they did at the beginning of the war. And I am referring to World War II, in case you're not familiar. Had to aim in a lot more in order to get that critical hit. Oh, well, I got 245 stun damage. That's pretty good. I'm up to 3,000 damage, which is nothing special. We'll go for the STG in the form of hitting the FV-4202. I psyched him out. Okay, keep on advancing. You can see that there's 3.5 minutes left. Got 512 stun damage, 745 stun damage. So we got 3.5 minutes left, and their capping strategy is failing. They were completing the caps at 4 minutes, and now we're down to 3 minutes, and they have not capped another cap. So when they if they were to do it now, it would go up to 5 minutes. So like I said, if you have 6 minutes left in the game and you try to rush out and cap everything, you are going to fail miserably, and we will laugh at you. Ah, come on, reverse. That's too bad. I got cheated. 2.5 minutes left in the game. They obviously captured. Look at all the inspiration. I did just add a cruise skill on this vehicle. I believe I added recon, which is going to give me amazing visual distance. I added recon because it earns EXP. That was 386 damage on the Carnarvon. Got 20 rounds left. Looks like the prosciutto was taken out of the game. So I need to head towards a resupply facility. It makes sense to go towards the one that's in that direction, which is over here. As I watch my team. You see, we didn't get up to 6 minutes now, did we? Maybe we did, I'm not sure. But if they even came close to 6 minutes, it really was not worth it. We're pretty much at the same time or worse as we were at the 6 minute mark, and they really haven't even hit an objective yet. I have seen games where the enemy had not done any damage and there was like 4 minutes left and they went through and they killed 3 objectives. And the reason why is because you have people on your team who try to lose on purpose in order to do stat padding. And that's what happened. But unfortunately, we lost hard. We lost the entire game because of their strategy. What they did was they let the enemy cap, and then the enemy turned it into a win. 3,600 damage. I am Lieutenant. Looks like we got this 53 TP. There's another guy with the flashing flag. I hear like a whale crying or something. Okay, hopefully I'll hit him. I know it's a low chance. I probably should have aimed for the other tank because there was like some sort of a wall in the way. Again, you want to be off the resupply circle. Otherwise, what will happen is you'll fire around, and then when the resupply timer resets, it will resupply you for one round, and you don't want to do that. You want to get all of your rounds resupplied. And keep on heading north. 3 minutes left in the game. I think you get 4 minutes if you cap. I don't know. I don't know what you get for the. No, wait. If you cap down here, you get a certain amount of time, and if you cap up here, you get a certain amount of time, or something like that. He sucks. I'm going to go for this ISM. I could get on the cap, and that would actually help me get a lot of EXP. So if you have a fast SPG, try to be on the cap. You'll level up quickly. You can level up one complete rank simply by capping. And everyone will love you, and no one will ever complain. Wasn't aimed, but I hit him for 346. He totally deserved it. The burlesque, or whatever it's called. Burrasque. 3,900 damage. Let's see what we got here. Skoda. Isn't Skoda like a candy bar, toffee bar, or something? Hopefully I'll do some damage to that vehicle. Well, I got stun damage. It's better than nothing. I got 169 stun damage. No, it's not Skoda. It's Score. Skoar. 50 TP. Four and a half minutes. So we had 6 minutes, and after all that capping, we ended up with a net loss of 1 minute, and we now have a minute left, a minute less in order to accomplish the final objectives, and they still haven't hit any of the objectives. When you lose the game, it's just like random battles. You lose tons of XP. It's not worth it to lose the game. I got 22 shots left. There's no reason to resupply because I won't be able to use up all my ammo. Looks like I will level up to, I believe it's Major, no, Captain. See how I'm doing. But I'm probably not going to make it up to the next level. That was from stun damage that I leveled up. Got 267 on the E75 TS. 3 minutes left in the game. Looks like he's going to get one more. One more little present. How you like a high explosive round in your face. So that's 176 damage. And I took him out of the game. Pat 232. Got a bunch of medium tanks. We got some tank destroyers. I think I'm going to take out these tank destroyers for various reasons. I maybe missed. Looks like I stunned him up to 4,700 damage. I'm only going to get 4 more shots left in this game, I'm estimating. If I did the math correctly. That was 181 damage. I could get 6 more shots in this game, so we'll shoot 6 more times. Then we'll complain. So you see, I actually moved up quite a bit. I'm definitely higher than Lean and Vedranu. And Fustercluck. Fustercluck 51. He's an SPG player. In fact, we're playing the same tank. I will blind shot at this Fustercluck. Yeah, it looks like I missed him. Very important to keep the enemy spotted, but if you're an SPG player, you already know that. Too much of a delay. 52 seconds. Maybe I can get 3 more shots in. Wish Fuster Cluck could help me. Come on, I can get 2 more shots. No, I'm going to get 1 more shot in. $5,300 damage, so I'm likely to get maybe a 1 shot on the next tank. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, that was a lousy shot. Hey, I got 259 on the Udis 14.5, so obviously I am going to do something stupid and see if I can run over the side. And the answer is yes. That was 5,600 damage, 3,600 stun. I reached the rank of captain. I did get cheated big time. I should have been general. It takes a while for me to get into the garage because I'm playing from the Philippines on the NA server. What server are you playing on? Made it to captain, which means I got plus 600. I'm on level 10. Got 30 bucks, 30 wargaming bucks. Got one of these paw thingies. Okay, so that was the game. 5,700 damage. Could have sworn it said 6,700. 1,200 base XP. My team lost. It's pretty cool. 3,900 stun, 5,700 total damage. 7 direct hits, better than my last game. And I took out 4 enemy vehicles. Actually, over here it says number of vehicles destroyed. It says 1. I thought I took out 4. It says over here it says 4. And then over here it says 1. No, it can't be a bug. It's got to be the stats feature.